What's up, Renegade Nation? Before we begin the video, I'd like to give a big shout out to our most recent Patreon supporters: Tyler R., Matthew Hensley, Dimitru Ulicini, Nicholas Whittington, West Double Zero, Cregan, CDJ Dragon, Chow Lao, Kumasan, Kaylee McRae, The Pokemon 52, Magnus Moeller, Joshua C. Arit, Stephen Sharp, Christopher, Daniel Hudson, Azuma, Obtuse and Chartreuse Mongoose, Anthony the Hedgehog, Malik Black, Ann Van Leeuwen, Barry Bearable, Jay Sick, Gabe Man, and Tyler J. Hart. Thank you all very much for your support, and as always, I'd like to give a big shout out to our producer, The Anime Hybrid. If you all want to support us on Patreon, feel free to click the link down below to find out more. We'll see you there.
Oh no!
My cabbages!
Did you think you were going to see a man's testicle explode?
Nick, if there were ever a situation where, I needed you to have my back with, in a certain militarical sense, would you try would you try at least, or because I don't like the whole thing is I just
militarical sense depends entirely on the actual situation. If you're just like, yo, I'm going to join the military, I'd be like,
no,
why? And
no,
like,
I'm not gonna.
If you're like, are you with me? I'd be like,
no.
I
I wouldn't expect no. I'm saying, like,
I'm not gonna be any more government
like,
property than I already am if I can help it.
No. What I mean is, say we received a challenge, like a paintball or an airsoft challenge.
Yeah, of course I'm gonna do paintball or airsoft if asked.
And because this is relative because I remember going paintballing back in the day and also a little bit of airsoft. But
the only thing is, if you're asking me to come paintballing with you, I gotta borrow a gun or buy one. So.
Well, yeah, I mean,
because I don't have one, but I do have airsoft guns.
I know people who have paintball guns that they'll loan us because because back in the day, dude. I mean, I remember the Tippmann 98s. You remember those? The Tippmann 98 customs, you could like put sniper barrels.
I never really learned anything about paintball.
Yeah, that was way back in the day.
Me and my friends were airsofters in high school.
Nowadays, I don't know anything about paintball. It's been a long time since I've been paintballing, but
I just always like the look of airsoft guns more because they're based off of actual firearms, you know.
Well, yeah, and honestly, $100,000 for a to take part in a YouTuber tournament, I mean, I'd do it gladly. I mean, you, me, Chad, and of course, if we have a team of 4, I'd gladly take all of us. You, me, Chad, Micah, and Jacob. I'd take all of us, and I would have, of course, I don't know who I would have let. I'm a big target, so I'd probably recuse myself, but Micah and Jacob, where they both have I have firearms training, but nothing like Jacob, because Jacob was a fucking Marine, and also he avidly shot firearms a lot way back back a few years ago. Me, I'm good with a rifle. I'm decent with a rifle and a shotgun. But with a pistol, I suck.
I can use pretty much any kind of gun you hand me. So.
Well, I mean,
the only place I start to have a problem is if you hand me something with a cheap ass scope on it that hasn't been calibrated properly.
Well, yeah, okay, that's fair enough.
That can happen with airsoft guns sometimes. Like, if people just slap a scope on it, don't really know what they're doing. Like, you'll get a scope that doesn't help you aim whatsoever.
No, it doesn't
for the way it fires.
But effectively what I mean is the whole thing with this YouTube turn. If they ever do this again, I'd like to take part in it, but I don't know. I don't know if they'd ever invite us because most of these YouTubers here have over 1 million subs, and we're nowhere near as close.
Yeah, we're not really on the radar compared to them.
No, but hey, that 100K would make a big difference in this house. Make a big difference in this house. But if Mr. Beast ever does do this again, I'm going to pester the hell out of him and just be like, hey, can we please be in, man? I'd love to be in. But, depends on it.
He's like, I don't know, man. Just be like, you're scared? You're scared? Scared we're gonna kick your ass? Like,
yeah. And
give him shit.
I would have.
You just don't want advice because you're scared we'll whoop your ass.
Yeah, I'd have. Effectively, I would let you, Chad, Micah, and Jacob in because y'all are skinnier than me, and I think y'all could do a lot better at it than me because I'm fat, dude. I'm ain't no getting around that. I'm fat.
It does depend on what cover you have because if you have something that's very small to hide behind, then if you can't fit behind it, that would suck.
Yeah. Well, it
would suck to be behind cover and still get shot in the shoulder, basically. The
whole thing with this, dude, is it was you have 3 balloons over your head.
Yeah, I saw that.
And if you lose all 3 balloons, you're out.
Yeah, that's why I do give it to paintball on one thing is because the balloons is a little weird because you're not really shooting at the person as much.
Yeah.
Well, I think that was, I guess, probably better because there were probably a lot of people there who never really played airsoft and who, once they got shot with an airsoft pellet, would have probably been like, I don't like this at all. I don't want to do this anymore.
I wonder how...
They hurt pretty bad. It's like getting stung by something.
Well, he was teamed up with other animators, especially Jaden, who is in the first shot of this with him. And I'm wondering how Jaden felt about getting shot at by airsoft pellets. And
at least if they're aiming for the balloon, though, you're less likely to get hit with it.
True. Although they did give them a lot of safety equipment. They did give them helmets, goggles.
You still need goggles and stuff because if someone accidentally hits you in the eye, you could be blinded.
Yes.
By those.
Oh, tell me about it.
Shoot your eye out, kid.
Oh my God, it shot my eye out. Okay. But this is... the odd ones out, fighting in Mr. Beast's 100K YouTuber Battle Royale. Let's see what happens.
Hey, are you going to make a video about this?
Probably not. Are you?
Only if something interesting happens. I want to tell you all the story about what happened at Mr. Beast's 100K YouTuber Battle Royale. This is going to be quite a long video, so some of the drawings are going to be done by other people, and I'm going to be recording this on different microphones, so sorry if I sound different. I'm not that sorry, I don't care. And I want to tell the story in its entirety. I don't want to cut anything out or split it into 2 videos, because the story I'm talking about is already up on Mr. Beast's channel, so what's the point of making people wait for a conclusion when you can just go and see what happened? If you've already seen Mr. Beast's video, which a lot of you probably have, and this story has already been spoiled for you, and you know how it's going to turn out, but you should still stick around, because I'm going to go into detail about the events that led up to the big fight, and sprinkle in just a healthy amount of embellishment. And if you live under a rock and don't know what I'm talking about or who this Mr. Beast character is, then pull up a chair and let me explain Studios, because this is going to be quite the video. This is Mr. Beast, a 20-year-old YouTuber that after a couple of years of making cringy Minecraft intro compilations and how much money does X YouTuber make, he started uploading some unique challenge videos, but they weren't the normal challenge videos you see on YouTube, like the Cinnamon Challenge or the In My Feelings Challenge. He challenged his endurance by making videos like reading the dictionary in one sitting, or counting to 200,000, road to 1 million. Then he started one-upping his challenges by making some big and questionable financial decisions, like buying 100 T-Rex costumes, or literally giving out tens of thousands of dollars to people.
Yes.
His videos got insanely popular, which meant he earned more money, which meant he could spend even bigger quantities of money on videos, and in turn get more views because of how crazy they were, and then he got more money, and the cycle just continued, making him one of the fastest growing channels on YouTube. In 2015, he celebrated his 7K subscriber milestone, and in 2019, he's got over 16 million subscribers. The dude's been blowing up. And about a year ago, I sent him a Twitter DM saying, where do you buy so many things in bulk? Like, random example, sprinkles. Because I needed to know, I just wanted to know who his supplier was, because Walmart banned me. We ended up chatting on Discord for a bit, and he told me that the reason he makes videos is to entertain people. And with the amount of money he's giving away, and the fact that he's probably losing money on some of these videos, it's obvious that he's not making these videos for the money. And I respect that. Also in the call, he told me he was playing Fortnite, and I said that my favorite video game was Tetris, and he said, yeah, you seem like the kind of person that would like Tetris.
Oh.
What's that supposed to mean, beast? Tetris.
It's like,
It's like, excuse me, motherfucker.
excuse me? Huh?
What's that supposed to mean, beast? Well, who's laughing now? Tetris is the best battle royale game out there. Tetris 99. Download it for free on the Switch today. They don't sponsor me. So that's who Mr. Beast
That's
is. For the
awesome
6
game,
people
though.
watching
It
who
is an
didn't
awesome
know.
game.
Fast forward to February 2019. I'm at VidCon London. Me and Dave from Boy in a Band were getting ready to perform Life is Fun in front of a bunch of UK blokes, and I was browsing Twitter and I saw this tweet from the Beast himself. Attention Epic Gamers. On March 6th, I'm hosting an in-real-life YouTuber battle royale with airsoft guns. Royal. That says Royal. I'm just going to use a computer voice.
Winner gets $100,000. It will be in LA and similar to Dude Perfects' video, which BTW I really enjoyed. Reply Fury out and wanted.
The tweet was only sent 10 minutes.
Yeah. If he sends out another one like that, I'm going.
Yeah.
I'm going. Damn it.
Minutes ago. It was pretty fresh. And looking through my pocket calendar, I wasn't doing anything that day. I could make it to the event. I asked Dave, do you think I should do it? I forgot what he said, but he probably said something like,
Oh yeah, man, you'd be so great at it. When did you get so handsome? You're the best.
so I replied to the tweet,
Damn it, Dave.
I can make it. Then I got added to a group chat with 6 other YouTubers, so I wrote, hello competition. And the very next thing I saw was Mr. Beast added Logan Paul. And my mind went,
Oh no! That scream.
added Logan Paul. And my mind went,
Damn, that's a good scream, James.
Yeah.
Jesus, what a scream.
Logan Paul? YouTuber's #1 storytime animator Logan Paul recently came out as a flat earther Logan Paul? That Logan Paul? But then Logan Paul left because he's a coward. So in the group chat, Mr. Beast explained the rules. It would be an airsoft battle and everyone would have 3 balloons attached to them. And once your 3 balloons got popped, you were out. This match wasn't going to be a free-for-all like the Hunger Games. We were going to be on teams of 3. So I was going to get paired up with 2 random people. I mean, I would have preferred if one of them had been a Paul boy, but no big deal. Hopefully whoever my teammates are would know what they're doing and carry the team, because I sure as heck wouldn't. Jaden Animations was also at VidCon, and I told her, guess what I'm doing?
I saw your tweet. That's pretty epic, James. You're the best.
She said. I said, Jaden, the battle's going to be in teams of 3. I don't know anyone else that's going. Do you want to go to war with me? Now this was a first for me. Never in my life have I ever had to ask someone, hey, do you want to fight in an airsoft battle royale against a bunch of other YouTubers for the chance to win $100,000? And Jaden said,
Yeah, sure.
I asked Mr. Beast, are you still looking for more people for the YouTube Royal? My friend Jaden is interested, and I think it would be good if me and her were on a team because our channels are so similar. And he replied with,
Yes, she got pewds and rewind. 100% want her in.
Yeah!
yeah, she did do that. I probably didn't have to send you her channel. So Jaden never publicly said she was going to be in the fight, but she was. Surprise! Mr. Beast sent us a list of people that still needed to be on a team. Since it was only me and Jaden, I gotta pick someone from the list to be the 3rd member of our team. It made me feel like the popular kids when they gotta pick teams for kickball. First time I gotta feel that experience, actually. I noticed one name on the list, Anthony Padilla. I've been to conventions and I've seen how young some of you are, so I gotta explain who Anthony is. Just bear with me, big kids. Before some of you were born, there was this big YouTube channel called Smosh. And when I was 12, that was one of the YouTube channels that I watched. So imagine how gleeful I was when a big part of my childhood asked me to do a couple videos with him to go up on his channel. Since Anthony and I had already done 2 videos together, and he's done one with Jaden, and he pet my dog, I thought we were close enough to have him on the team. Also, 2 of the 3 people on our team are vegan, so we decided to name ourselves 66% Vegan. That's actually not true, I made that up. The day was fast approaching, and I'm gonna level with you. We did not have high hopes for winning. Anthony tweeted out,
Tomorrow I'll be in Mr. Beast's 100k YouTube Battle Royale with my teammates The Odd Ones Out and Jaden Animation. Between us, we see a total of 3 hours of sunlight a week. Please, send us words of encouragement and support.
Oh, God.
was hyping up how good they were at shooting guns and how seriously they were going to take this. Meanwhile, between the 3 of us, we had played a total of 2 Fortnite games and a lot of Tetris. We showed up to the arena and I barely knew anyone. Keemstar was there for some reason. I don't know if Keemstar likes me, though. At first, I wasn't too worried about getting hurt
that's right.
because people were going to be aiming for our balloons, not our bodies. But when I saw the gear, the balloons were just about right over our heads. So everyone was going to have to William Tell our balloons off. No big deal. None of us really need our heads anyway. No big deal. Before the main fight, there were a couple of practice rounds that were happening on a smaller field, and during the practice round, our team went into this little fort. Anthony's gun wasn't working, Jaden didn't know how to put the magazine in, and I didn't know how to aim. As soon as we left the fort, all of our balloons got obliterated.
Oh, baby, a triple! Oh, yeah!
Like I said, we didn't have high hopes. Whenever I go to an event, a question I get asked a lot is, will you make a video about this? And every time my answer is always, if something interesting happens. Look, I'm sorry, kid. I'm not just gonna make a video like, hey guys, so I went to this school and talked to these kids about being a YouTuber, and everyone was well behaved and super nice. Anyway, that's going to do it for this video. Be sure to check out the video I went to Australia and signed posters for 2 hours. So I asked Jaden, are you going to make a video about this? And she said,
Probably not. But if you want to, you can.
and I said, yeah. Only if something interesting happens, though. And Jaden, I just want to say, thank you so much for giving me this. After the practice round, our team sat at a lunch table by ourselves, because we didn't have any friends. And Jaden and Anthony talked to each other about being vegan, and I ate my chicken pesto sandwiches as discreetly as possible. We also talked about potential strategies. Like if someone started shooting at you, then just shake your head as violently as possible so that way they can't hit your balloons. Yeah, that'll work, we told ourselves. But deep down, we knew it wouldn't work. I just hope we're not last, I said. I'd be happy if we made it in the top 10. There were a total of 13 teams. I would have been happy if we were in the top 10. I didn't expect to pop anyone's balloons. Just as long as we didn't lose horrifically, I'd be happy. So, I know how these videos work. About 40 people showed up to the event. There's no way that everyone was going to have an equal amount of screen time. If you're not interesting, then you're not going to make the cut. So, realizing this, our team also wanted some screen time. I drove an hour to get here. I didn't want it to go to waste. Some people took 14-hour flights from Australia to get here, so I hope they The match was about to start, and our team got dark green balloons, and we saw another team that had lime green balloons. We talked to the other green team, which consisted of What's Inside, his son Lincoln, and Casper Lee. We joked with them like, hey, other green balloons, since no one can tell us apart, maybe we should team up. Okay, see you later. But the way the match played out was interesting. We didn't get to choose where we started. The map was split up into 13 different zones, and before the match started, someone on your team would pick a number out of a hat. Whichever number you got would be the zone you started in. That way, when the match started, the teams would be equidistant from each other. And to make it more interesting, you didn't begin the game with any weapons. Those were scattered around the field. And the closer you went into the center of the map, the better the weapons were. Supposedly. That's what they told us. So we all put on our paintball masks and GoPros. One of the Hunger Games workers walked us to our zone. We looked around and saw one gun super close, one gun at a medium distance, and one gun pretty far away.
Okay, Jaden and I will get the close gun, you go get that medium gun, and cover me while I get the far gun.
Then an air horn blasted in the distance, and the game began. I ran to the medium distance gun, quickly snatched it, and ran back to where the group was. Jaden had her gun, but Anthony was empty-handed.
Someone already grabbed the far gun,
he said, and the team that grabbed it was the white team. And it didn't take long for them to start sending BBs our way. There wasn't a structure we could hide in, and Anthony had no way of fighting back.
Dude, I don't have a gun, so I'm like sitting.
The white team pushed us into a corner of the map, and a chain link fence stopped us from retreating any further. Looks like we're not going to make it in the top 10 after all, vegans. But then we saw the team to our right, and it was none other than the lime green team. With very little options, we walked up to them with our hands in the air like we just don't care, hoping that they remembered the very unofficial agreement that we had between us greenies. And fortunately, they took pity on us. They let us walk past them without shooting us, and they gave Anthony a crappy handgun. We all agreed.
That's cool.
Okay, let's not shoot each other.
Well, remember this.
We later found a better gun for Anthony, and we also found a pretty good hiding spot that let us shoot at other teams while also keeping our precious balloons covered. Every 7 minutes, the refs would close off part of the map, making it smaller, forcing the teams to get closer to each other, just like the Hunger Games. But in the meantime, we were perfectly fine waiting in our hiding spot for the 7 minutes to go by.
Would you rather eat a whole pack of cigarettes or eat a whole pack of cigarettes or sit in a dumpster overnight? No, it's full of garbage and poop.
I'd rather eat the calories, right?
Alright, I think we gotta make some headway, or else we're just gonna be doing nothing.
Yeah, I think I'd probably eat the cigarettes as sick as it would
And then
make
after
me.
the 7 minutes, the map shrunk, and we and the lime green team got a little closer together, and What's Inside asked one of the refs, hey, is it okay if we team up? And the ref said, I don't know, I just work here. So cool, we teamed up. It's funny because we still didn't completely trust each other. One time we moved locations and Casper told Lincoln,
You can get
go
banned
in
from
front and
Battle
I'll be in the
Royale
back,
games
so
from
if they
doing
try
that.
to shoot you, I can get them.
Teaming is against the rules in basically every Battle Royale. Teaming is against the rules in basically every Battle Royale.
We shot at other players, and
If
they
they're
shot
not
back.
actually on
Mine
your
green
team, you're not
lost
allowed to
some balloons,
cooperate
but I
with each
still had
other.
all 3 of mine. The map kept getting smaller and smaller, and one of the staff told us that we had to be behind this line of caution tape, but when I bent down to go under the tape, my 3 balloons got caught, and I was stuck. I think other people were shooting at me.
My balloon's stuck!
But one of the workers saw my helpless self and decided to free me from his trap, and surprisingly, none of my balloons popped.
They're in that way. They're in there. I think I got my balloon. No, you're good. What the frick?
Are these things made out of metal? Casper and Lincoln unfortunately weren't as lucky. All their balloons bit the dust.
No.
Our team and what's inside moved into a bunker. Anthony had 1 balloon left, Jaden had 2, and I still had all 3 of mine. I got hit in the head, back, had contusions, and fractured my neck, but that's not important. The only thing that's important is that I still had all 3 of my balloons.
Yeah. Damn it!
Oh, phew,
Oh.
someone else. We found out what was inside What's Inside's last balloon.
No!
It was helium and shame. He was standing in the bunker with us. Any one of our balloons could have been popped, but death picked him. Our
It was the
lime green
paint chipping off the wall that got him.
Was it?
I think, because look, dude, that's some sharp edges up there on the paint that's peeling off.
Rewind real quick.
Any one of our balloons could have been popped, but death picked him.
Yeah, you couldn't really tell, but it could have been, actually.
Yeah.
That he got shot.
Ugh.
That sucks.
Lime green.
Well, yeah,
brethren
dude, because,
were
you know,
out.
What's Inside, I always liked What's Inside. You know, they've always been pretty cool. I love their nuclear, when they went to that repurposed nuclear bunker. That was the shit.
Look what's inside my hands. They're bullets. I want you to have them. And also, what's inside my heart is my faith in you guys. Avenge me.
Oh, God.
We had gotten
That's fucked up.
Damn it. Come on, James. It's just like, James, I don't feel so good. I'll never forget you. I will never forget your sacrifice. Oh, God, James, save me.
gotten shot at a bunch of times, yet somehow we were still in the game. The amount of teams that were left were getting small. Someone was shooting at us from our old hiding spot, and Anthony knew that there was an opening on the side he could use for a surprise attack. So Anthony stealthily walked out of the bunker and flanked the other team. And at that moment, I thought of how cool it was that someone I had been watching for 10 years was one of my teammates. I remember voting for what food he was going to use back in Food Battle 2009? He's one of the pioneers of YouTube. He inspired countless young creators like me to start making videos. Did you know in Jake Paul's book, You Gotta Want It, Jake actually credits Smosh for inspiring him and his brother to make videos as well. Anthony!
I got him.
Was that the person who killed all of us in the training round?
Yeah. I forgot this isn't a video game, and when you shoot someone's last balloon, they can still shoot you before they realize they're out. Man, this whole balloon system seems kind of flawed. You have to keep asking people, do I still have balloons? Because you can't see how many balloons you have yourself, and there's no way of telling if you're in or out.
That's why
Anthony,
paintball works
take
out
one of my
better.
balloons.
You pretty much know when you've been shot with a paintball because you gotta feel it.
Well, here's one thing they should have done. They should have had an officiating crew there, and every time someone, like, all their balloons were gone, whistle blows, like, and you inform them beforehand. It's like when you hear a whistle blow, you stop and you look over, and they tell you that you're out.
Yeah. Also, they'd have to be able to see from like good angles. Like they'd almost have to be up in guard towers and shit.
Well, yeah. I mean, they could set them up improp too. I mean, you can build decent ones with 2x4s and 2x6s.
Inside an enclosed piece of cover, you know, like you wouldn't be able to tell if their balloons are gone or not.
True. Well, again, dude, it's an imperfect system.
Yeah.
I mean, it's unfortunate, but hey, at least Anthony went out like a hero. I salute you.
Shut up. You have to win this for us. For Team 66% no. Team 50% vegan. Ugh.
Only Jaden and I were left. The map was incredibly small at this point, and we were hiding behind this box and water cooler thing sticking up. Alex Ernst, who I'm a big fan of, by the way, turned the corner and I shot his last balloon. That didn't make it in the final video, so none of you would have known that.
Aw.
Is that Alex?
But then
Sorry, Alex.
I ran out of ammo.
I'm out there. Oh, no.
Jaden didn't have any extra on her, so I couldn't do anything. We were getting shot at, and I had nothing to fight back with. I thought...
Jaden, I might have to go find a gun somewhere.
Who's the last one to charge him? Then...
Alex tried to charge me, and he lost.
Okay, so they are poppable. I'm surprised they made it this far. But then something horrible happened. Jaden said...
I'm out.
Me too.
And with that, it was over.
Pushing in 30 seconds! Wait, what do we do?
I don't know.
How are we gonna pop other people's balloons without BBs? Well, this looks like it's it, Jaden. It's over.
Wait.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer.
Jesus.
I can feel my leg.
Come on!
And my arm. Even my fingers. The body I've lost. The comrades I've lost. Won't stop hurting. It's like they're all still there. You feel it too, don't you? I'm gonna make them pay.
I got him!
Oh!
You got him?
Oh! Did we? Is that it?
That's it.
Oh my God!
Jaden wanted me to tell you that it sounds like she's crying here, but she wasn't crying, because she doesn't cry. And then the second game happened, but that, no one cares.
Yeah, bullshit. You were crying
about that one. And that's how Team 66% Vegan won $100,000. Splitting it 3 ways, we each got $33,333.33. But then we had 1 penny left, so we decided to donate it to charity. Okay, but for real, I do plan on doing something with the prize money, but that is another story for another time. Because this video is getting way too long and I just want to be done with it. Actually, can you leave some suggestions about what I should do? Because I'm not entirely sure what I should do. Big thanks to Jaden and Anthony for being awesome teammates, but also big thanks to Jaden for firing the winning shot that won us $100,000. That was super cool.
Yeah.
Also, big thanks to our lime green brethren, because if it wasn't for them, we would have started the game completely cornered and probably would have lost. I did not go in expecting to win this. I don't think anyone in the entire world thought that 2 animators and an OG YouTuber could beat a bunch of gamer guys. In fact, here are some of the naysayers that didn't believe in us. Bet you feel real silly right about now. Anyway, I'm going to be doing some events in the near future. More info will be in the description, but if you're watching this in the late future, you can check out the events tab on my website to see what I'm up to. Thanks to everyone who worked on this video and made it look aesthetically pleasing. They're the best. And also, big thanks to Mr. Beast for organizing the event and giving me some content for this channel. That's it. I hope you all enjoyed the video, and wear your seatbelt.
So there you go. Jaden was the hero. Jaden Animations is a badass woman.
I love the kind of woman that could kick my ass.
Yes. I was wondering if you were gonna comment on that, but yeah, I think that's really cool that they won. They won the Battle Royale. Well, the first one.
Yeah, it's kick ass.
Yeah. I couldn't remember. Like, it's been a while since we watched it. It's been over a year now, and I couldn't remember who won.
I remember they won the first one, and then they did a second round for the heck of it, and
yeah,
they didn't manage to win the second one, but they did win the first one, so that's cool.
Yeah,
it's cool that the first one was the one for the prize money, so they got the prize money.
Both rounds were for prize money.
Oh, they were?
Yeah.
So he basically did like 2 matches for
yeah. And but yeah, they won $100K. I mean that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I can't remember who won the second one either. I don't know.
I'll look it up later. But yeah, I mean, holy shit. The whole thing with if I don't think we'll get invited to it if he does it again.
Something I'm wondering is if Swagger Souls left his paintball mask on for the entire time, or if everybody there got to see his face.
He did, I think.
Okay.
Well, because dude, Swag is dedicated to that, the fact that no one has seen his face, and I think that's I think it's awesome that certain YouTubers are dedicated to that. I mean, H2O Delirious is, Swagger is, CGP Grey is, even though his picture's out there for everyone to see. So, and then of course a lot of people were just like, "Oh my God, what does Smitty look like?" And we've seen what Smitty looks like. He was on Wildcats podcast, the Wildcast, episode 2. And I'm still curious as to what the hell H2O Delirious looks like. Because, he's got over 10 million subs, and the dude is just, like, always entertaining every time I see one of his videos. And it's just like, damn. All I know of him is that he's got a hockey mask. And he's kind of crazy. And another thing, too. We know what James and Jaden look like. I mean, we've seen,
James puts himself in his videos a lot.
Well, yeah. But...
Yeah, Jaden, for a while, apparently hadn't shown her face to anyone, but then she did a video that was basically, like, talking about, like, reasons that she hadn't and everything, and at the end she showed her face for a second. So, and then, like, here lately she's shown her face more and more on stuff.
Well, I think she's realizing that, she doesn't have to hide herself. Well, because...
Well, I think she had confidence problems and stuff, but she's super pretty, so...
You heard it, Jaden. As if you're watching this. I mean, he's available, and I don't know if you are. Although, you remember that live stream that happened not too long ago? Where she, as soon as she started...
I was telling you about.
She reached her goal?
Yeah, that was funny.
And, she said she had, like, a special announcement if she reached a certain amount.
Yeah,
and you thought it was like going to be, this is my boyfriend.
Never did find out what that was, actually.
She has another bird.
Oh, okay.
She has a second bird, not just Ari, but I can't remember the name of the new bird.
I was like, it's either going to be that or it's that she has a boyfriend or something like that.
So yeah, you're good now. You're good. There's still a chance,
whatever,
damn it.
Either way. Like, she lives, like, basically on the other side of the country.
Well, she lives in Arizona. I mean, it's
pretty far away from here.
Hey, at least she doesn't live in, like, Japan or, like, fucking, Budapest or some place like that.
True.
I mean,
still probably never gonna happen. Probably never even get to talk to her.
Dude, if our channel gets big enough, we can take trips to literally anywhere. And there's cons that I want to go to and take part in and everything. And hey, if she's there, you can just be like, "Hey, I'm with Renegade Media Group. We're we."
Hopefully, I won't sound like that.
I'm just joking, dude. Come on. I'm just... instead, you'll
try to act like I have some sort of confidence in person.
I'm being stupid. Come on.
Not always.
Well,
But...
okay, you'll walk up to her and just be like, "Hey, what's up? Name's Nick from Renegade Media Group. Actually,
it's
just
making me uncomfortable.
Just wanted to come up and tell you that I think you're awesome. Can
we stop?
You do good stuff.
Fantasizing the scenario.
Oh, come on.
Not worry about it.
Stop. Okay, I'll stop. Fine.
Everybody in the comment section is just like, yeah, as if like.
Okay, fine.
That nerd loser's never gonna get to talk to her.
The only one telling yourself that is you.
Probably the comment section.
No. Hey, comment section. Do you think Nick has a chance? Okay, we're gonna end it here, ladies and gentlemen. This was Fighting in Mr. Beast's 100K YouTuber Battle Royale. We hope that you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more from Odd Ones Out, link to the original video is in the description down below, and a direct link to his channel is actually in the very title of the video. All you got to do is click his name, and it'll take you straight to him. And if you want to see more from us, you know what to do. You hit that subscribe button, you ring that bell to stay notified. And until next time, signing off, I'm Nate.
I'm Nick.
We'll see you in the next one, everybody. Peace out.